Canelo, how are you doing today?
Good, and you?
Good. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it. I was going through some of the numbers, and I believe this is your 11th pay-per-view bout. Considering that this is number 11 for you, I mean, does that like, do you wear that like a badge of honor? Is that such an honor that you've had 11 fights where people are, you know, viewing from all around the world? What does that mean to
Yeah,
you?
it's an honor for me, and I really uh, thankful with the people buy and try to watch me fight. Just thank you for the support.
I know that DAZN added a pay-per-view feature to secure your services for this fight. Did you have any say in that? And are you flattered that they went that extra bit to make sure that they could get you on their platform?
Everybody needs to do what they need to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's fair to do it. And
Mm-hmm.
I do my job, they do their job, and that's why we all good.
You do your job incredibly well. I mean, you've been on quite a streak. You keep fighting very often. Is it safe to say that your legacy in boxing history is your number one focus
Yes.
in your career?
Yes, it's my number one focus in my career because I want to be one of the best fighters in history of boxing.
When we talk about kind of like maybe the three or five best fighters in history in your mind, what fighters come to your mind in that category?
Brian Robinson, Muhammad Ali, uh, that's it.
In order to kind of be up there with those types of names, are you there already, or do you feel like you have more to do before you can consider
I
yourself
have,
as great as them?
I don't know, but I have more to do. I have
Mhm.
more years in boxing, and I'm gonna do other things, and then we'll see.
As far as the toughest fight of your career, I mean, you've been doing this for quite a long time. I can't remember if it's 15 or 17 years at this point. Who would
And
you
this
look back?
is 17 years old.
17 years. Who would you say
17 years in boxing. Sorry.
mhm, in that time, who would you say was your toughest fight?
I had a lot of tough fights, but I think Mayweather is
Mhm,
difficult.
mhm.
Difficult.
And looking back at that experience, what would you say are maybe the one or two things that you took away from that experience against Mayweather?
It's not what was it not was my time. So
Mhm.
I think get a little more experience with in the big fights. So it's not the correct time.
You can basically secure, everyone wants to fight you. You're the top of the pyramid here. Everyone wants Canelo. Everyone wants to fight you. When you kind of judge, an opponent and who to fight next, what's kind of like what do you need to see from them to make them think that, hey, this is a guy that I want to fight?
Bring me some challenge. Like
Mm-hmm.
Bivol. Bivol is a champion in 175, the best in the division. He's um, he's a really good fighter. He's strong. That's a challenge for me.
I know that Tom Brown from PBC said that he offered you X amount of money for Charlo and then a two-fight deal, maybe to fight Spence or Benavidez. What made you see the route with DAZN and Matchroom and Bivol as kind of the challenge that you wanted?
Because Bivol is a champion in 175, and I like that kind of challenge. It's maybe the hardest opponent I ever faced in my career. You never know, right? Um, but I like this deal better because Benavides is not a champion. He don't have anything to offer me. Charlo, I like that fight with Charlo, but
Mhm.
it's just one fight deal. So Spence, they want me to come out in 160, 164 pounds. So it's not make sense, right? the
Mhm. And now I
best
know.
best fighter go down 164. If they want that fight, they need to come at 168.
A couple questions and I'll let you go. I know you're very busy. Could you see yourself, this is incredible to think about, could you see yourself being undisputed in two weight divisions at the same time, or is that impossible?
Why not? Why not? I like the idea.
I do too, and I think everybody does.
It's-
Last thing I'm going to bring up here. I know that I heard Eddie Hearn speaking on Sports Joe. He said that you think that you could beat Alexander Usyk, and he believes that you think that you could take him. Could you see yourself even going up to heavyweight?
That's what I believe. I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. I believe in how strong I am. So I believe, why not?
I think considering the work that you've done and the body of work of your career, I think a lot of people believe that, and for a good reason. You're an amazing champion, and I look forward to seeing you fight this weekend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.